This is level 13. Gonna do level 11. We looked at equations that needed combining like terms. Level 12, we looked at ones that needed the distributive property. Today we're gonna look at ones that do both. So make that the title on the next 3 pages of your math notebook. When you have done that, close it up and concentrate with me. So quick reminder, like I said, in level 12, we dealt with equations that need the distributive property. The drawing strategy was where that was new. How do we draw this parentheses business? So what we did is we take what's in the parentheses, x and 8, and draw it that many times. It tells us we have 2 sets of what's in the parentheses. So I usually stack them up like that, and 40. And then we were kind of ready to solve it from there. That was the only really new part. We may have taken the 8s away, take away 16. Then we'd have 2x left and 24, and each x would be 12. So that was a distributive property type problem. The day before that, or the lesson before that rather, we looked at ones where we needed to combine like terms on one side, and so we on this one say may have combined those into 10x plus 5 equals 35, and then we were ready to solve that from there. So today we're going to do problems like this where you need to do both. So when I look at this one, I see that I have a distributive property situation, and I also see that I have a probably something that's going to be able to be combined. So I need to do that. So I'm not going to try to common sense this. I'm just not. So time to draw a visual strategy first. Let's do. So here I go. I'm going to draw just what I see here. I've got a 4. With that, I've got negative 2x plus 7. Negative 2x plus 7. And I've got that 3 times. 2, 3. So now my left side's ready, right side is 79, and now I am ready to go. So I've done my distributive property. You can see here I had 3 sets of this. Notice I did not combine these first and make 7 sets of this. Distributive property came first. So now I can combine all my constants, my like terms. 7, 7, 7 is 21, plus 4 is 25, plus the 6 opposite of x's. And 79, and now I'm ready to solve this the regular old way. Take away 25, take away 25, that would be 75, 65, 55. I feel like I've done something wrong here. Or I'm just going to have a non-whole number solution, I think, which is okay. Let me check real quick. Oh, no, I'm okay. I said the wrong thing here. Take away 25, I'm going to have 54, not 55. That's what I had wrong. I'm going to take away 25. So now I've got 6 opposite of x's equal 54. May need a calculator for this. Depends if you know your 6's very well. So remember how these opposite of x's work. I'm not going to find x yet. I'm going to find an opposite of x. So each of those would have to be positive 9 to make that 54. So if the opposite of x is equal to positive 9, that tells me that x itself is equal to negative 9. There we go. So that is the visual strategy. Nothing too special. We just combined like terms and a distributive property, and worked fine. I think the drawing strategy is nice on this because I think you're less likely to confuse things and make a mistake or accidentally combine those or anything like that. Inverse operation strategy will work fine as long as you do things the right way. I do think there's a few more possible mistakes to be made with it, but still works just fine. So let's follow it through. So same thing. I'm just going to do everything I just told you. I'm going to combine like terms, and I'm going to use the distributive property. And there I go. What you don't want to do, as I said in the drawing strategy, you don't want to combine these first. It's not actually 4 plus 3. You know, this 3 is not its own thing. It's 3 of this. So I can't combine the 4 and the 3 first because the 3 is not a constant in this case. It's a coefficient of the whole parentheses set, which is strange. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do distributive property first to simplify this side. So I'm still going to have the 4 plus 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x. 3 times 7 is 14 equals 79. Please notice that's exactly what we already did in our first step on the drawing strategy. 4, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. 21, not 14. 3 times 7 is 21. You guys knew that. There's my 21. There's my negative 6x. So the steps are the same. Drawing strategy or the inverse operation strategy, you'll end up in the same spot, which is how it should be. Now I'm ready to combine like terms. There's not a lot to combine. 4 and 21. Remember, I can't combine the 79 with those. It's on the other side of the equal sign. That's kind of why I draw this. We got to be real careful we don't mingle the two sides. So I'm going to combine the 4 and the 21. So those are combined. Nothing to combine the negative 6x with. Equals 79. And now I'm ready for my same old 2 steps I always eventually end up with. All the developing questions, we went here. So take 25, take 25. That was, what did I say before? 54. And divide by negative 6. Divide by negative 6, and I should get x equals negative 9. And they match. Woohoo. So, distributive property first, then combine like terms. That's what we're up to. Let's do one together. Open up your math notebook. That one looks like a lot to do. Let's take care of it. All right, unpause when you're ready to go, and we'll take care of it. So, when they start to get real advanced like this, when there's no fractions and no decimals in them, I really prefer to use the visual strategy. I think it's easier for me to see, and I feel less likely to make mistakes. So I usually do that first. 3x, draw it in. Now, 4 sets of this. So 2x plus 3, 4 times. Again, I like to stack it up so it's really clear to my viewer, whoever's looking at this, what I'm doing. And 9. And negative 89 on the other side. So there in drawing strategy, I just don't think it's that hard to set up, as long as you know what to do with this. And now it's nice and clear. So now I've done my distributive property. Time to combine like terms. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 x's. And when I combine all these constants, the 3's make 12 plus 9 is 21. Did I do that right? 12 plus 9 is 21. I did, I think. Made a lot of mistakes already in this video, so hopefully that's not another one. And now I am set to go. So take 21 away, or add negative 21 if that's easier to do. Those are the same thing. Same here. Take 21 away, or add negative 21, whichever seems to work better for you. Let's see, that'd be negative 90, 100, 110. So I think I'm up to negative 110. And there are 11 x's here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's see here. That would mean each 11 times 10 is 110. So each one of those would be negative 10, I believe. So x equals negative 10. Ta-da! All right, inverse operation strategy next. This one, I don't know. As long as you know all these steps, it's fine. I sometimes feel like it's more likely to be mistake prone, but I might be wrong about that. Write it out. Separate your 2 sides so you don't mess that up. And lots to do. So I'm going to start with the distributive property. That seems like an easy thing to simplify. First, rather than writing 4 times 2x plus 3, I'd like to just write that out after having done the distributive property. So that's going to turn into 8x plus 12. It's just another way to write that. I'm not really even changing the equation. I'm just writing that part in the middle another way. And you'll notice we had 8x plus 12 over here too. So nothing new there. And then rewrite everything back in. 3x plus that plus 9 is 89. Now I'm ready to combine like terms. Those can combine to 11x. Those can combine to 21. Makes 89. I'm sorry, negative 89. Take away 21, take away 21. We already did that over here too. You'll notice everything's really the same. It's just a matter of how you like to look at it. Leaves us with 11x, which is what we were left with here. Leaves us with negative 110, which is what we were left with here. Divide by 11, and x equals same thing, negative 10. So every once in a while we get equations where we just do both. We have to combine like terms and use the distributive property, and that's how you do them. I hope that made sense. I hope we were just putting two parts of the last lesson together, and nothing else felt too new or difficult. If you need to give this another watch, please do that. And then when you're ready for your You Do Togethers, you're ready for that, and I'll see you next time.